Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in. So today we're going to be checking out the DYU King 750, and it's on sale on their site right now for $13.99. This is a 48 volt e-bike, and it's got a 20 amp hour battery fitting right in the bottom of the frame there. It has a 750 watt motor, and it'll get you up to speeds of 28 miles per hour, so not too shabby. And this is a big bike. It looks really nice with a matte black finish. Definitely loving that. It's got quite big tires at 26 by 4 inch, and these are fat tires. And the range you can expect out of this bike, full power, is about 28 miles on a single charge. So not too bad, especially going 28 miles per hour. And they say you can get up to 80 miles of range with lowest level of pedal assist, especially going speeds. This bike does feature hydraulic disc brakes. Guys, just keep in mind there's no rear suspension on this bike. We definitely want to see if these 26 by 4 inch tires help at all with the bumps and stuff, but we'll see when we take it off-road. This bike is quite heavy at 97 pounds, so keep that in mind, especially if you're carrying it upstairs or you have to do a lot of lifting with it. 97 pounds is quite heavy. It does feel really sturdy and well made though, and it does have a max load capacity of 300 pounds. The seat height from ground to seat is 35.8 inches, so it's a quite tall bike. So just make sure that you're going to fit on this before you purchase it. It's actually one of the highest seat heights that we've seen for this style of e-bike. They claim this bike fits riders from 5'2" all the way up to 6'3", but with that seat height, I'm not really sure if the shorter side will be able to ride this bike. But guys, if I'm getting the seat height wrong, please let me know in the comments below. It does come with a Shimano 7-speed. The crankset is on the small side, so we'll see how pedaling this is, if it's comfortable or not, especially being 6'2". You do have your front headlight and also your adjustability for your front suspension. All right, we'll check out the handlebars. You do have some nice locking grips, which we like to see, to make sure that these things don't move around. They're very grippy. You have your left brake and also your control panel on the left hand side here. We'll turn that on. See the display light up, a very nice colorful LCD display. And it's very wide. It's actually probably the widest display that we've seen on a bike like this. You do have your plus and minus for pedal assist. You have 3 levels of pedal assist on this bike. There we go. And you can go all the way down with the minus button there. You can see your power, your battery level, your trip, and your odometer, and also your speed on the right hand side there. So really cool dashboard on the display. We'll go over to the right hand side. You have your 7-speed shifter, as well as your right brake, and your half twist throttle, and also the other half of your locking a grip on the handlebar. Guys, we'll leave the link in the description below to purchase this bike. All right, so let's get on this bike and see how it does. All right, so we're on the DYU King 750. We're going down this hill, and we're going to do a brake test on the sewer here. Right about now. Not terrible. Especially going like 25 miles an hour. Or 20 something. And brake test, not too bad. Hydraulic disc brakes on this beauty. And now the brake's gonna make a noise. Let's see what we get for top speed here. Clean top speed is 28 miles an hour. That's 28.2, 28.4. It's just over 28 miles an hour. So top speed is basically what they're saying it's going to be. Really nice feeling bike. It's a little on the bigger side too, so it's more for bigger riders. They say it will fit people on the low side of 5 feet, but I don't think so, because I'm 6'2", and this bike still feels kind of large, especially at the lowest seat height. So, but it feels like a solid bike. It's solidly built. The riding position is pretty solid. I don't feel a lot of pressure on my wrist, even though it is a forward leaning bike style. Brakes are pretty nice. You don't have rear suspension, so We're going to see in a bit how that does off-roading or going over a curb and the field that we go on, but we do feel some suspension in the seat. So I want to see how that does. How about the lack of rear suspension in the back, but we do have suspension in the front. Got this nice display here, nice and wide. Probably the widest we've seen on the bike so far. Usually they're upright. This one goes wide. And we're at pedal assist level 3, which is the top level of pedal assist. You usually see like 5. This one only has 3 levels. Definitely digging the 26 by 4 inch fat tires. And we've only got 2 miles and we're already down to 96% of the power stat. I don't know how that's going to be for rain. The torque isn't crazy on this bike. Which was a little bit better. Let's see how it does on this hill here. Yes, the bumps, like a little bit of these smaller bumps, you can definitely feel the seat working, the suspension in the seat. We're going to do a hill test here and see how the DYU King 750 does this hill. We're going 12.5, 12.6. Now it's trying to slow down. Going up a bigger incline now. Pulling down to about 9 miles an hour right now. 8. 7. So not too bad. Definitely makes it up a bigger sized hill. So I don't know if this bike has a torque sensor in it. If you know, let us know in the comments below. But it feels like it's a torque sensor. It's not. These little kids are just all at once. So if you know, let us know if it has an actual torque sensor, which is kind of nice for a bike that's $13.99. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it in the field, take it up the curb real quick. We normally go up. And the display is actually pretty visible in the sun. It's kind of nice. A lot of them are really glary. Can't see too much. Alright, so that's not bad. For not having rear suspension, that wasn't terrible. You definitely feel the suspension in the seat, which is really nice. The seat is a bit rough though. So the seat itself is kind of hard. Definitely see after a while making sore back there. The bike is actually pretty quiet. And like we were thinking too, I mean, pedaling isn't the most comfortable one here. It doesn't really feel natural. I will try to get it. Let's see. So I'm pedaling right now at about 17 miles an hour. So the crank set is on the smaller side. So you're going to lose resistance after a short while pedaling this bike. So if you're looking for something strictly to pedal, if you're not going more than 17, 18 miles an hour, it should be fine for you. But if you're planning on going 25 miles an hour pedaling, you're definitely going to be ghost pedaling. You have a half twist throttle on the right hand side, which we like. And we're going to hop off and check out the bike. Like we said, it's on the bigger side. They say people, I think like 5'2" or 5'3" can fit on this bike. I don't really see it because it's not a step through and the seat is on the higher side. But really sharp looking bike, especially with those 26 by 4 inch fat tires. And the seat does a really good job. And I don't know if is there like, yeah, there is. So it's There's definitely some suspension in there, which makes the ride a lot more smooth, especially with the lack of rear suspension. And I'm surprised of how well it pedals. I thought it would be a lot less comfortable pedaling, but it's not too bad. It's not the best, and it looks like it's a 46 tooth. But yeah, really sharp bike. Definitely liking it. For $13.99, it's really a pretty good deal. Like we were saying, we like the display. It's really visible in the sun. Not like others, which are kind of bright. So, and believe it or not, we're actually getting, feels like we're getting more torque from the throttle than we are pedaling. Not sure if that's by design. I always do that. Not a bad bike. I feel like this thing is going to go over a lot of stuff, so you can definitely bring it off-roading, and the fact that that seat is kind of acting as suspension is really helping ride quality. I would thought it would be a lot worse, to be honest. A lot more rough. It's not bad. Like I said, if you're on the smaller side, shorter side, I don't think this bike is going to be for you. I think it's more for probably anybody on like the 5.5 up range. That might be still cutting it close. Now, as far as the riders that can ride his bike comfortably, I'd probably say maybe like 5.7 in it. It just feels like a taller bike than they say it's going to fit for, riders on the smaller side. I just can't see it. That seat height's pretty high. And for us being 6'2" and that seat being all the way down, good. It's still on the bigger side for us. Yeah, it's not bad at all. And what we're going to do is we're going to leave a link to this bike in the description below. Click on that, take you right to the product page, and I believe right now they're having a sale, which is the price of $13.99. And if you have any questions regarding this bike, guys, please leave them in the comments below. We'll be more than happy to answer them for you. We thank everybody. And until next time, thanks for watching. Peace out.